Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Super interesting. It goes with the theme of their comp, just diving onto the backline of TES.
Yeah, I love how there's no thinking there for Khan. He's like, I'm going Camille. This is what I need to do right now. This is how I'm going to beat a Wukong in lane, but it's also...
bot and just set up super well for these dives.
Yeah, I'd much rather see him go top. We're seeing TN go top.
We certainly are. 369, he's got his flash available, but he's going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Tian is here, but TP being channeled by Knight here, but it's way too late.
Ooh.
No, Costa saves him. Goes down in the end, but they're going to answer the play at very least. Knight will be the one to be gifted this kill over Tian doing his best. Costa has to come in and kick him in the face.
He tried
Individual champions. None of them are like strongest in role right now. None of these are like the big meta champions that everyone talks about.
No, I feel like it's just really strong against what TES drafted.
Khan's in trouble here. Flashes away to safety, but there is no safety against Syndra. You've been outskilled by the Arbor.
And this is
Grab themselves this Ocean Drake. The question is, how much can Khan answer within the top side?
That's what I was wondering. I thought once 369, I'd seen that top esports at the end all here.
Hang
Karsa,
on. Knight is meant to be the carrier of this team. He's meant to be the one, but he's getting dived underneath the tier 2 here. Scatter the Weak with an ulti. He's going to survive this one. Khan has to dash away, but Yuyanja exhausts him and will not let him out. There's a knock-up. The stun comes through from the concussive blows. Carson doesn't have the damage to finish the kill off, though. And now on towards Crisp. The slow's coming on through. They're going to follow up. True shot barrage and a kill for Carson.
And overall, we said before this game that unlocks any play for TS other than just continuing to have 369 hit this turret, but realistically, the name of the game for TS is still just neutral objectives.
I think the name of the game honestly feels like just
really difficult for FPX to try and respond with a man down.
they could try and make a dive in this bottom lane, though. Is Yuyanja the target? Well, goodbye, Yuyanja. That is some damage out of LWA.
You know the thing
how that's going to be panning out, but the Herald will get a second charge. And with Khan here on the Camille, they might be able to finish off the tower. 369 trying to contest. Stun goes wide, and it means Tian can step forward once again. Tier 2 taken by FPX.
Yeah, because Karsa and Jackie Love had committed towards that dragon, so...
For Tian, the ultimate's already down from Crisp, so now TS are in a position where they actually can just sit in front of FPX and just play a poke and siege game.
So what you're saying is neither team has engaged tools anymore. Well, I'm wrong there, because everybody goes straight up to 369, and that is monkey business in a nutshell. Now onto the rest of top esports. There's 4 of them remaining. The slows won't land, but Khan doesn't care. Goes straight into the back line, and there's the follow-up as well. Flash away, though. It's going to be flashes for a Q. Not sure if that one was optimal, but they're going to be able to get away with this one. Ooh. Jackie Love dodges the stun and evens up the fight.
And it's when FPX have committed literally everything that they have now, it's really hard for them to lock down top esports. And if you're running into an Ezreal without 369, he doesn't have teleport. So this just feels like let's try and pull Khan into this and see if we can get that teleport out.
Trying to force the teleport out of Khan. They're going to be able to clear the vision at very least and continue to threaten this play right here. You can see Khan staying in the base. He wants the home guards when he TPs in here. Yuyanja blocks a lot of damage, and Khan's is just going to keep this Baron going until the teleport is committed. Khan's now arrived, and as soon as that happens, you see top esports back away.
Khan is still looking to try and make it, though.
Oh, there's a knock-up out of 369, who wants to go for the fight right here. Tian's in trouble as he has to back away. Knock-up only onto 2 and B, though, and in goes Carter. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty right there. Carter goes way too deep, though. Follows up his beautiful kick with a little bit of Lee Syndrome.
And we did say if there was anyone who...
Yeah, Carson going a little bit deep for that one. We can have another fight here, because Chris doesn't have flash available. Stunned up, and Jackie Love certainly has the damage to follow up here. Tian getting a slow, but they're going to continue to push on towards Crisp here. Unleash power, true shot barrage. Crisp will not get away. 369 flashes for the kill.
And the difference to me here in a lot of these fights is the fact that TS is some team fight where it really is coming down to like mechanics and execution, who gets caught out, who's willing to step forward. And
now finished for LWX. Khan is very much underway as well with his build.
Worth mentioning that it's 369 with TP this time as Crisp caught once again, goes into the fight because he knows that he's already gone down on this one, but Doinb's caught, kicked back by Caster as he couldn't quite kick him into the team, and in goes Khan onto the likes of Knight, but he survives after everything, and this is all going the way of top esports. Doinb barely lives, but no he doesn't! Jackie Love's having none of it as he finds himself a triple.
And that was beautiful.
Where TSR, especially when we can see that Doinb does still have that scrying orb, so could have easily checked if TS were on Baron.
369 is going to get 1v1'd here. Khan happy to go for the play. You know that he wins that one. He's on the Camille, but 369 kind of matching him for now at least as Crisp comes in. How is he going to actually find the kill? 2v1 from 369, and now Crisp realizes he's once again caught out, has to get on out of there.
So well played by 369. I doubted him the entire way through that. I should not be a 369 non-believer.
This game was so insane because it was so close for like 25 minutes until it wasn't. Now it looks like FPX are just going to get shut out.
Welcome to the top esports games.
Jacula might have stepped too far forward though. He's going to be the one to go down. LWX keeps himself safe with the stopwatch. And now the chase from FPX. They're looking for Carson next. Crisp gets the Zenith Blade. There's an axe to follow it as well. LWX has so much damage. Crisp barely surviving, but survive he does. As Yanja and Knight need to be careful, but here comes 369. He's found one. Cyclone available if he can get onto LWX.
Potentially might just only be able to get this turret. Actually, probably going to have to back off. We see 369 is coming around. He still does have Cyclone available.
Oh, he's going to find LWX. Surely here finds the knockup onto two of them. This is huge. 369 has put this game on his shoulders right now. And Top Esports look dominant. Now looking for a tier 2 is Yanja happy to tank this one up for a couple of shots as the rest of the team muscles into the base here. And Top Esports, after such a tense early game, have just flipped everything on a dime, forcing Khan away. Mid and hip goes down. Top Esports
going to do so much work against Khan.
And he's looking for a way into the back of the fight. Once again, he has his flash, he has Cyclone, and he's on to LWX. But Killer Instinct to the back. It's Jacula that's in trouble. He's the one that's taken down. 369 can't do enough damage, but he finds doing beat for himself. Maybe he has the damage after all, because they've somehow turned this fight on its head. Crisp once again taken down. Khan cannot. Oh, yeah, he can. He's getting over the wall here. Blasco as well. He's a Camille. He's out of there. But you know what? His base is in trouble.
And overall, this fight just showed us how far ahead 369 is. It doesn't matter if LWX goes into the fight. TS are just too far ahead for it to matter.
This has been such a ridiculous win here for Top Esports. Jacula getting caught out to start the fight, but they don't care. Straight on towards the base now as Khan gets on towards Knight, has to try and finish off the Syndra. It doesn't quite have the damage. The stun comes through, and this Braum pick paying dividends for Top Esports on towards the base. And game number 1 in 35 minutes.
It was a close-fought early game, teetering into a tense mid-game, but God.
This is something Khan's also played before. He's played it one game this split, and obviously fits that historic play style of how people know Khan, of really just wanting to dominate the top lane. So FPX
this gives the opportunity now for Karsa, after winning very heavily in this early jungle game, to start up this dragon. Now, Tian and Crisp are trying to potentially spot this out.
Hang on, we've got Yanja here to try and block Tian's way into the pit. Jumps on forward and Tian gets the Drake. Now Jacula wants to answer for the players. Karsa is low, but there's a heal available on Jacula. They don't even need it. Kill goes the way of Knight.
I don't know.
You know, it's going to be hard for them to really ever set up that tempo play bot that we've talked about, and TS are just punishing them across the map for it.
Yeah, Tian is going to have the concussive blow stacking on up. His flash is about to come off cooldown, but not soon enough here. He's going to... No, just barely survives. Doing beat answers it here. 1-for-1 right now as Yanja has to use his own flash. Jumps over tonight, but Doing beat following for this one. Can he do the damage is the question. One more auto. Stuns him underneath the tower. Somehow Yanja gets away with this one.
I don't know. They want him to provide that big beefcake in the front line. The fact he's not falling behind and can still be relevant is amazing, especially with Rift Herald.
He's got his flash available and knows he needs to go for it, but Tian is there, gets the kickback. Dominus used as well as Crisp stuns up this Renekton, but the Q is there. 369 does a good amount of damage, but he still goes down, and that means FPX can move to the Herald.
And that was just so unfortunate by...
Really nicely done here by 369, but also by FPX, who are going to find themselves the first tower of the game here. And like the differences between these teams are so minuscule, and 369 reading them perfectly.
It will be traded for the Dragon on this bottom side though, and the potential here with 3 members committed to the top, that maybe Top Esports can try and make a play bot side. But I like what Khan has done here is move across to help control this mid lane. So, hang on.
We've got Doing beat tanking the tower right here. 369 is low, but Tian is going to maybe overcommit for this one. Equalizer finishes it, but it's 1-for-1, all things considered. And now Knight arriving on the scene. Doing B just about gets away from the stun. He took damage, though, I'm pretty sure, from Karsa, from 369, sorry.
LWX. He is only sitting on 1.5 items, though.
Knight is just walking under the tower because Yuyanja has made his way onto this play. Doomby with 2 stacks, but they're going to back away. They're happy to just take a flash and a heal right there.
369's RTP also got cancelled.
Khan's doing a lot of damage right there onto Casa, but Jackie Love jumps on forward. He's straight on towards Khan, trying to finish off the carry, but Tian moves on in, gets onto the Ezreal, has kick available, but Jackie Love jumps on out of this one. So it's going to be 1 kill for Doomby to start this one off. It's 369 getting into the fray and cuts down the Rumble straight towards the mid lane as Top Esports continue the play.
Chinese Rumble coming in there, sounding real loud.
Straight on towards the Infernal Drake, and let's bear in mind, it's Infernals for the rest of the game, Lyric.
Yeah, so going to be a really good option for TS to just snowball this game out, but I kind of have a feeling we're not going to get...
We had right at the start about how this Quinn theoretically didn't seem to fit the composition for FPX, and now that the pick itself isn't really working out in the way that they wanted, although they are going to get another tier 2, so I don't want to belittle it too much, it feels like this could be an issue for FPX.
Yeah, and this right now, this is actually an interesting kind of map setup that they can only do because Baron's not up, because both Khan and Doinby do not have TP. So the second that Baron is up, you cannot look for plays like this anymore, and you're just going to trade on both sides of the map.
Hang on, they're looking for an inhib right here. This is insane from FPX as they just brute force their way into the base of Top Esports. This is not a good trade for TES.
It's horrific as well because...
here. But if they can't win the 5v5, how do FPX play around this?
I feel like FPX are getting caught out.
They don't get to play around this. They've already lost the fight. Tian the next target as he tries to jump away. Doomby desperate to finish a player off, but his Rumble on his own. He doesn't have the damage for that one. Tian slowed as Jackie Love tried to finish things off. In the meantime, Knight is just off on his own, solo killing people. Tian is going to be chased down as Jackie Love gets yet another kill. This series is already over.
And this is what we want to see from the best team in the LPL. We look at who they've gone up against. JDG, 2-0 slam. You look at them against EDG.
FPX ended up drafting a comp much worse against it than they had in game 1. Like
on the same side of the draft as well.
Exactly. They were both same blue.
This is a dominant favorite, and I can't think of a team that can face them right now.
Globally. I mean, I can't think of anyone globally. I mean, I'm looking over at LEC, and I'm seeing G2 and Fnatic are having struggles. I look towards NA, and I can't see anyone there either. Even in the LCK, we just took them on in MSC. Top Esports are set to take on the world right now.
Other than Rogue Warriors, guys, no one is taking this team down. But actually, Rogue Warriors already played against them.
Actually, V5, that's their next game. Victory
That's on
5.
Monday.
That's true.
Yeah.
V5, the chosen ones. We'll see if they can
They are. You know, I'm not quite sure.
I don't know if he did. You got a lot of hate for your Cougar thing, didn't you? But here we go. Nice.
Yeah, that was a disaster. Nice in trouble here. Equalizer, kick from Tian, but somehow he survives. Guardian comes through from Yuyanja. And now Tian maybe has jumped too far for this one because Jackie Love is trying to find a way back into the plate as well. Knight dodging everything. Knock up onto Tian. See you later, Lee Sin. And Jackie Love, he's going to get stunned up. I don't think Doomby has the damage, but maybe Khan does as he comes sideways into the play, but Khan takes so much. True shot barrage across the team. Everybody's low. Knight has to do a lot of work, and Chris is the one to go down. Carson now arriving a little late to the play, but there's only 2 people left for FPX. They may have found the fight. What? Deleted. And now there's 1 more to go down. A swing around from Khan.
There's 16, which matches the Magi stack that Knight has right now.
I was more up to 100, which, you know, is more like a spellbinder.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Down in the bottom lane now as the siege continues. Equalizer used just to try to clear the wave, but I don't think Top Esports care about the minion wave right now. Or, hang on. Hang on. LWX went in. Don't cut away from that. He somehow survived.
I'm actually just really surprised no one on TS is answering Khan because they both have TP up. They're probably just going to die this portion ends.
They're just going to try and end the game. I don't know how LWX Killer Instinct into everyone from top and got out with his life without using a summoner, but you know what? Who cares? They're into the fight once again. Tian the target, but he's got to stopwatch. Yuyanja flashes away to safety, but Tian will go down. Now straight towards Crisp, who flashes out with his own life, and Khan on the flank. Maybe this is the fight. It's Doomby burning people down on the front line, flashes himself to safety, and Jackie Love still surviving. Crisp now has to tank up a lot of damage. LWX not really able to do enough just yet, and Knight comes up big once more. Khan slowed, doesn't have flash. 1 more Q, but they can't quite find the target. And Top Esports have to back away.
They can go out.
Khan is going to be right here. We do see him flying in on the mini-map. 369 is low.
They could find some picks here. This is how FPX could find their way back into the game. Castle going to get a pillar here. Jackie Love's here, but LWX flies across the screen and finds himself a kill. Knight has insane damage. Jackie Love finishes the kill, but he jumps straight on towards the rest of the equalizer. Jackie Love goes down, and the Drake can't be taken.
Well, the Drake can be taken for FPX, and that was so nice to see both from LWX and Onivia to finish it off, but Knight once again showing his mechanical prowess.
Hang on,
The
it's
TPs.
not over just yet. 369's here, so is Knight. Khan has to go huge. Tian jumps over towards Doom B. Equalizers on cooldown, and Knight is not done just yet. Jumping forwards, trying to get in. They're just stopping everyone because the supers are in the base right now, but they can't.
Amazing mechanically this game. And FPX, though, going to contest this one.
Well, they're going to need to.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Whoa.
That is not a contest. That is a one-shot right there. Now top Esports, they just got to dot the I's and cross the T's. Equalizer across the whole team, though. Good kick from Tian. And they get on tonight. He's shut down. LWX going massive in the fight. But there's the stun coming on through. Stopwatch keeps him alive for now. But Jackula finishes it off. Double kill for him as Doin B falls. It was a great start to the fight. They finished off Knight. They ruined his perfect game. But you know what? This is going to be top Esports.
And once again, Knight starting it off with that pick onto Quinn, leading to a beautiful team fight by TS to close out this game.
He ruined the stacks, though. There's no more Magi stacks. That was the important part.
The Magi stacks are gone, but the Phoenix has been plucked here. Top Esports repeat history from the MSC Finals and take themselves a 2-0 over FPX.
The thing that blows my mind is that these guys look so dominant against the top teams, and that's how you know that, like, even when they have bad games or drop to, like, OMG, it's like, well, you know, these guys aren't giving 200% every series, but, man, when they do give 200%, it is terrifying.
It is.